she said one key thing, because we say we want our women fit, feminine, all that kind of stuff like that. So do we understand that they won't handle them situations like we'll handle them situations? So we expect them to get and start yelling and fussing at that chick, right? But
Right.
by them doing that, won't they be in a so-called
Oh,
masculine
no,
energy,
no.
like we say it all the
No,
time?
I didn't want them. I didn't want them. Women are respected even more when they're feminine. Will we agree to that? When they stay
Yes,
feminine?
but listen to my point, right? Because trust me, I've been in these situations, right? I was like, why you ain't check that terrorist, right? But I looked at it and I started realizing that my main problem with it is I want them to check them the way that I would have did it.
Right.
And
But I
now
didn't. Right.
that, no,
But
I'm
Logic,
saying,
I didn't want to. I didn't want. I get exactly what you family. I get exactly what you're saying. But me and you grew up in households and in periods where the women did check the women. You would agree, right?
yes, but see that, but on these panels, what they gonna do? They gonna spank these chicks? That little
No, no, no,
terrorist
no.
chick
They
that,
didn't have to. I truly believe if Shan and who was up there, I'm not who was all up there. Shan, who I can't remember who all was, and they looked at her like I really believe
no,
they had a if they. I believe that. I may be wrong. I say I'm wrong
no,
if I'm wrong.
I saw the clip, Ali, when
Oh no,
that
what? Oh,
chick was,
Logic. I
no,
mean,
no,
she
no, listen
look.
what I'm saying, listen
What?
what I'm
What?
saying. When
Real quick,
that chick
Logic,
was
and you got
going
it, family. You
crazy,
got it. What I'm saying is that they could have tuck her down, right? Just tuck her down, and say, "Hey, Miss, I don't know what her name was. We are not doing this on this show.
uh-huh,
Let's move. Let's move accordingly. Don't disrespect Hink. Hink's not going
uh-huh.
to disrespect you." And then pull her back up. And if she did it again, then she would have pulled her off.
But Ali, with that same logic,
Her
they should
name
have
was
dropped you down
ironically.
earlier
Ironic.
when you was going off, Ali. They should have dropped you down earlier then.
If they
See,
felt that I wouldn't have been. Listen, if they felt that I was being that way, I wouldn't have been upset about it.
So
no, but it ain't about that. You know how these panels go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody let people handle it. Because I came in and you was going off. Now, I don't know the context of what it was. And I remember, I think it was mistaken it saying, hey, Ali, please chill, right?
Mm.
And it, no, I mean, hey, I'm not
But
saying whatever, but
right, right, right.
wait. What I'm saying, though, this, shouldn't that be the same standard, right? They didn't take you down. They want your voice to be heard. The same thing with her, whether she a terrorist or not.
I, okay, so Logic. I see how. Look now. Remember, you watch me just as much as I've seen you on panels, correct?
Big facts.
And I'm gonna be. But when you try to make a point, and you feel like people are being disingenuous, and they trying to gaslight you and trigger you, and not addressing exactly what you were saying repeatedly,
Uh-huh.
you feel some. You feel some type of way, and you address it accordingly.
so I'm gonna
And you
Well,
let
oh,
you
oh,
you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do. The most I'm gonna
Ali,
do, the most
Ali.
hold on real quick,
Oh,
Logic. The
go ahead.
most I'll do is I get a little passionate. I'm not gonna never disrespect nobody. And you can say this: the difference between me and you know, you'll tear somebody's head off and get disrespectful. I may get passionate, but I'm not gonna disrespect anybody if we're gonna say the same
And
thing.
but see, this is what I'm saying. That's why I don't hold it against you, right? That's
Right,
why I ain't come here and say, Ali, why you tripping or whatever? Because I know how men handle situations like that. But we
right,
can't expect these women to do the same thing. And
right.
then at the same point, we can't expect them to drop that chick when we get on here and act crazy and don't get dropped.
Right.
so if I can jump in here because um I appreciate you, Mr. Logic, for stepping in. However, that wasn't the direction that I was gonna take what Ali said to me. Um, so Ali,
Now you see she a damn
Nah,
terrorist.
no,
I see
Logic,
that.
don't say that. Logic, don't
You
say
can't even
that.
see nothing.
Logic, don't say no, Logic.
I'm
You
playing.
can't nah. Don't
Hey,
say
man,
that.
I'm
Do you
just
see
hey,
what I was
damn.
going
Hey,
through? Don't say
I
nothing.
know, no. I'm just
Hey,
saying, man.
fellas,
Hey,
fellas,
I want to say something.
fellas.
No, I'm joking. That was a joke. It was a joke, man. It was a joke. I don't even know
no,
you. That was a joke,
you're
man.
fine.
All
You're
right,
fine.
Enos, get your point out, because then
Yeah,
we're gonna wind down.
no problem. So Ali, this is what I said when I addressed you specifically, right? I said that the dialogue that you and Mr. Logic had was what allowed me to see where the disconnect was, where I wasn't able to make that statement earlier, right? The fact that I had said you were beating a dead horse was because I hadn't made the connection that you were speaking in like generalities. That could have been the way you were communicating, or it could have been the way that I was hearing things. I would have to listen back to the replay to figure out what the disconnect was for me, right? But I did acknowledge the fact that there was a disconnect. I acknowledged exactly what the disconnect was for me, that I needed to hear you two dialogue it out to be like, okay, you're talking about women like that show up on these panels, right? That's why I made the statement. I'm publicly taking accountability for why I was making the comment about the dead horse. That's it. I just wanted to clarify that.
All right, what about the
All right.
dead horse that trigger Mike Harbin terrorists right now? He trying to silence my voice. Trigger
I
Mike
ain't
is
trying
up
to,
here trying to
Mr.
silence
Logic.
my voice.
You know what? Let me talk to the panel before we
I'm playing, man.
end
I'm
this.
fucking with
I
you.
know you playing, but look, on a sheet critique, we gonna try to keep this vibe consistent. All right, so we men or women, we're not gonna come back up here and terrorize the panel. So the host, took a break. But in the future, when we come on, we're gonna try to keep a consistent mode so we can have different vibes on different shows. We can't have 3 terrorist shows with this level of engagement. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end the show
But
tonight. I think Shan is otherwise indisposed at the moment. So we're gonna come back next week and we're
but I
gonna
was,
keep the thing going.
but Trigger Mike, I would say this, and the fact that I was asked twice to come up here, and then the fact that 2 people we had a discourse like this, and to make it seem like just the same thing, kind of like Hink, that I was that egregious or disrespectful for 2 people to have left. That's so disrespectful, man. To me, that's extremely disrespectful. I wouldn't turn my camera. I'm just being, like I said, it can be a problem, but that's what I mean when men are asked to tell the truth. It's a problem. Because I wouldn't have turned my camera on and left. Like, and especially if we're supposed to be friends, if we're all supposed to be working on a solution together, I wouldn't. If I did that, Ali feminine, Ali act like a girl, Ali always complaining, Ali always run away from things. Why are we turning down cameras when we have? If I was invited to have conversation, and I already said it before, I'm not coming because when I come, it's like people will go, oh, Ali doing this, Ali doing that, because most of the time. It'll be an echo chamber, and if I tell the truth, then it's a problem. And I'm saying from my point of view, even if it's not an echo chamber to y'all, if I come and say something, it became a problem. Everybody calm down.
Nah.
I mean, either way.
I think this
Yeah,
as a
I'm
teachable
going back up
moment.
to the
I
crib.
think men need to understand this because we have to understand the stuff we say to them. They don't hear the same way we would hear it. I just explained this, so you might not feel like you was disrespectful, right? Somebody could have heard something that you did not intend as disrespect due to a miscommunication, or they can't read past the tone or whatever, and then that person shut down. At that point, you can't move forward in the conversation because they no longer listening, and now you're gonna be frustrated. That's gonna break. If you're in a relationship and you're dating somebody, this for anybody that's watching this right now, you can say whatever you want. But I'm trying to give you a lesson that you can take with you in real life, bro. If you're communicating with somebody and there a disconnect starts, from that point on, nothing but fighting or separation can ensue. And if you would like to stay together with people, you have to find a way to communicate with them so you both can be heard. You have to both be heard, bro.
And it has to be reciprocated, though, right, Marcus?
Either way, we can't do the back and forth right now. In fact, stay in the back chat because we got back chat wars coming up in a moment.